Hey everyone, welcome to Nerdum with J&J. James Shermack here with another Marvel Legends review for you. Today I am looking at a figure I didn't know was going to be out until last month, but knew, when news came out, it was one I had to have. We're looking at the Spider-Man Retrowave J Jonah Jameson, because you can't have a Spider-Man collection without J Jonah, am I right? And up until this point, basically the only way you can get a Jonah was to get the Chameleon that came with a Jonah head, so there you go. And that figure's well into the triple digits, so it's a little bit beyond my price range. So I was happy to hear that this was coming out, and this was basically a shut up and take my money type of scenario. So, but let's see if it was worth it. So let's get on with the review. Okay, so first impressions, he is a figure, he's everything you want a J Jonah to be, just looking at him. He has that angry look in his face where, he's yelling, because he's always yelling, right? Never seen him really calm in a comic unless he's sad about something. He has an outfit that you want him to have. It's just a plain office outfit. It doesn't have the suit coat on, whatever. He's got the sleeves rolled up like he's, getting to work. The two color on the vest, red striped tie, khakis on, brown dress shoes. Looking at the head itself, fantastic, with the J Jonah mustache, the angry look on his face, the yelling. Obviously the hair that, basically, as he says in the movie, the only person he trusts is his barber, more or less, so there you go. And yeah, pretty cool looking figure right off the bat. So let's talk about accessories, alright? Now back in the day, the old Toy Biz J Jonah figures came in with like a desk where, you could make it look like he's banging it on and just stuff was shaking around. So I wish he came with a desk, but what are you going to do, right? Anyways, let's talk about what he does come with. He comes with this newspaper that's, feels like, sturdy, but I wish it was more plastic. Headlines about Spider-Man, Cat Burglar, Mysterio, talks about a bunch of figures that are in a wave regardless, but I wish it was more plastic because paper is going to probably get lost or, deteriorate or whatever. But, he does come with a rolled up version of the, bugle, so you can put it in an open clasp hand, which it comes with, a pair of, as well as the pointy hand, as well as a fist, because, it's more him being angry than anything. He's not an action figure, more or less. He's not going to run around. He's just going to be shouting around and pointing and shaking his fist or shaking a newspaper. So that's what you get. That's what you want. Like I said, I do wish it came with a desk, but that'd be pretty cool, but I'm sure there are ways to make it happen. Anyways, let's talk about the box he comes in, shall we? Okay, let's take a tour around the box. So, this is obviously the Spider-Man Retrowave from the 90s from the cartoon. But that being said, J Jonah wasn't in his newspaper outfit, more or less, or, a frantic, tie and vest outfit when he was in the cartoon. He was actually, in a three-piece suit. He was more like a conglomerate, like a Ted Turner type of guy. So it's nice that they, didn't go with that and just went with like the traditional newspaper outfit. It looks like they used artwork from like Jack Kirby for like this, because obviously, like I said, they used a different version of J Jonah where he's in a blue suit more often than not. So that's pretty cool artwork. On the back, same artwork there. It would, probably show like obviously whatever moments he did, but the text says, "Tough, gruff, and loud, J Jonah Jameson is a force to be reckoned with in the boardroom and on the front pages of the Daily Bugle. As the newspaper's editor-in-chief, Jameson is a perennial thorn in the side of both Peter Parker and Spider-Man." So let's say it's using the same text from the cartoon, obviously, or the figure from back in the day, because I've never caught that wave. But anyways, pretty cool box. Obviously I dig the figure, so on with the review. Okay, let's talk articulation wise, shall we? So his head goes back that far, goes forward that far, all the way around. Can put him in a tilt, so you can obviously have some various angry looks. His arm goes up super far, goes all the way around. Bicep rotation. It's got elbow rotation and a bend at the joint. Wrist back and forth and forward and back in rotation. Bend back that far and forward that far. Waist rotation. legs apart that far, forward and back that far. Bicep rotation, double joint the knee, no calf rotation, but he has forward and back and angle pivoting, which you probably don't need because, you know, he doesn't really run, doesn't really fight, he just, you know, yells a lot. Chases after Spider-Man, but still it is what it is. So yeah, let's put him in some scenarios or some poses or whatever. As soon as we can stand him up. Sometimes Jameson had to deal with villains because he hated Spider-Man more than, say, Fisk. Sometimes he created the villains such as Scorpion, and usually when they capture Spider-Man, they'd come back looking for a reward, and he would refuse. And of course, the villains would turn on Jameson, zap him, which leads Spider-Man to save him without getting any thanks, of course. Now, if you know J Jonah's history like I do, you know that, you know, Spider-Man wasn't, you know, his only foil. He's usually the guy going after the street level heroes like your Daredevil, your Puma, Silver Sable, among, you know, a whole bunch. So obviously, you know, he's going to work so well with like other figures in your collection. If you want him to go, you know, say go against Daredevil just because he doesn't like, you know, Daredevil's ultra violent more or less, you can go for that too if you wanted to. So J Jonah, the figure here, he is something I want to tell you right off the bat. You got to have him in your Spider-Man collection. There's no doubt one way or another. You know, this one, you know, I dig it. I wish he came up with a desk though. That's, you know, it's a very slight drawback, but you know, you can remedy it. You can find like a desk and a chair online and make it work for like a 1/12 scale. So it's a fantastic figure. Like I said, this is a figure that, you know, demanded a shut up and take my money type of scenario for me, so I had to grab him when I found out he came out. Because, you know, I'm a J Jonah fan. I gotta have him in the collection, and I'm damn happy he is in the collection. You know, he's not a character you're gonna be posing around, running around. You know, he's gotta be posing, he's gotta be pointing, he's gotta be angry, he's gotta be yelling, and it works fantastic. I mean, you know, you could have just, you know, had him with just a plain head, but no, you can't do that with J Jonah. You gotta make him angry, you gotta make him yell, you gotta make him bark. So, you know, it works fantastic for me. And yeah, you know, this is a figure that, you know, even if you have a regular Marvel Legends collection, stick this guy in it. So there you go, that's my review. He's going to be in the top 10 for sure. I don't know where though at the end of the year, we'll see. But I want to thank you guys once again for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you guys like this figure, let me know in the comments below. If you don't like the figure, let me know in the comments below. Got some more. I want to try to get off my lazy rear and get some more reviews. But, you know, I want to get this one out at least. You know, at least say I'm doing something. Yay. So, if you guys did like the video, please hit that like button. I'd really dig it. If you did appreciate it, you know, share it on your social media. And if you haven't done so, why not subscribe to the channel? I'm really going to try to put some new reviews out, get off my rear end and do some work, see how it goes. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. My name is James Sharmack. This has been a Nerd with J&J. And as always, keep on collecting. Happy hunting.